Yo, DBZ 9410, what's up? XBL, what's up? Don't start the stream, bro. My bad. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, we just started prepping everything, and we're gonna be doing a Hunter x Hunter build. This is for the homie Killua. His name is Killua, but I guess in English it's pronounced as Killua. I don't know. Whatever. So I don't want you guys to get confused, but this is the graphic that we did for Killua. This is gonna go all the way to Kuwait, man. This is going out to Kuwait. Kind of crazy. And so that's the back. I'm sorry, that's the sides. Here's the back. Oatmeal Cocado, thank you so much. Appreciate it. How's everybody feeling today? Yeah, we're just gonna go and knock out this build today. Obviously, I won't be able to ship it today. It's a little too late to ship it, but this will probably get sent out tomorrow. All the way to Kuwait, man. So shout out to that region of the world. Yo, what up, Frieza? Good timing too. I just heard the artist finally started working on the manga again. Oh, is that true? We got that game coming up, right? Scrooge, what up? How is everybody feeling today, man? I'm just gonna take it easy today. Last week I was like rushing to try to finish all these builds. I still have, this is one of 3 that I have to finish that's left on my queue. He takes long breaks for health. I mean, I don't blame him. I think that's a good thing, right? That's probably a good thing. You getting ready for work, Scrooge? Dang. Bro, what the hell? My beads went all the way up to my... Sheesh, okay, I'm gonna put these here. Dude, I'm tasty Steving it today. Look at this. I have 2. Yo, Scrooge with the sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. How's everybody doing today, man? What's today? It's hump day. It's Humpty Dumpty Day. Sheesh. Midweek vibes. Yeah, middle of the week. Middle of the week is buns, dude. Right? It's always buns. It's like, you're not at that point yet. You gotta work 5 to 5, Scrooge. Ouch. Infiltration's really coming back? Is that the new rumor? Like, what happened? Wait, did he tweet or something? What happened? What to make for dinner later? You know what? I'm tapping out of being the cook tonight. I cooked like the last couple days straight, which is cool because my wife usually cooks nowadays. But I've been cooking the last couple days, so. But I kind of wanted to get this build done earlier. I was going to wait till later tonight. But I was like, you know what? I kind of want to have the night free to kind of chill. Is that, yeah, you heard something about it? I mean, I heard something about it too, but it wasn't looking that good. So I'm not sure what you heard, brother. You didn't have time to look? I mean, believe me, like, I believe in second chances, okay? I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't believe in abuse, but I believe in second chances. Does that make sense? I don't know, man. I'm gonna play it real safe with this one. But, you know, like, I feel like, you know, people deserve a second chance. That's all. I wish I was going to Combo Breaker, man. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm starting next year. Yeah, I think he paid his dues and I think he learned his lesson. That's a good point. Starting next year, I think I'm going to go to 1 major a year. And then this year, I'm just going to do my normal ECT thing, right? But next year, I'll probably do ECT and then I'm going to pick a major. I've already been to EVO, I've already been a Combo Breaker. So my next one would either be Texas Showdown or CEO. So I'm going to try to see if I can do one of each. You know, CEO, everyone's telling me don't go there. It's like pretty crappy, but I'll be the judge of that, I guess. Frosty, see, I would, but I'm not that into like anime games as much as like the mainstream games. So I feel like maybe I'll do. And plus, I already been to like Combo Breaker. I know it's completely different, but it's like I want to go to somewhere else in the country. Does that make sense? Like I would love to go to a Cali major, but I haven't seen one in a long time. Oh, you're a Twitch viewer finally. It's official. Nice. 69 Rema. So there is a chance I might go to Evo. I'm waiting for one of my clients / partners, like business partner, to make that decision whether or not. I can't really talk about more about who it is and whatnot, but there's a chance I might go to Evo, but I'm leaning towards probably no. And if that's the case, what I'll do is I'll throw like an Evo party like around my way as like a local thing. Maybe like that. I think that's like the plan. Question, jonyfraze. Would anything you make possibly work for the next generation, specifically the Switch 2? DBZ, I don't know because we don't know what type of protocol the Switch 2 will use. So I can't really answer that, brother. Chicago's kind of blah in February too, weather-wise. Yeah, it's super cold. It's frosty, right? Hey, Spence, what up, man? Guys, Spence is looking to build his entrepreneurship and start his own little side hustle. Or maybe it's the hustle, I don't know. I started as a side hustle, became the hustle. So I 100% support anyone that is looking to, do that. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Spence has been working on doing design work as well for what we do, fight sticks and whatnot. You know what though? I think after this week, I'm probably just gonna leave my queues open until it gets to the point where it's like too much to handle. Hey James, what's up, man? Oh, you're on the YouTube stream, huh? Is there any you know what's funny? I've never really watched anybody on YouTube live, so I don't even know what the experience is like. I should check it out one day. And watching a VOD is like different than experiencing it live, so I don't really know what the experience is. And maybe I should tune into my own stream, but that's kind of weird. I don't know, when I want to watch like someone game, I don't go to YouTube. I go to Twitch. Whoa, we got some gift subs? We got some gift subs? Wait, hold on. What's going on? And sweatpants. Yo, MS3 box, thank you so much for the gift subs. I appreciate that, man. Holy moly. Man, you guys surprise me every day. I just kind of come on and hang out with you guys, so any support on the stream end is much appreciated. So thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, it's Katie. Wait, Katie, you're on double duty? Honestly, it's more delayed on Twitch, which is odd. That's crazy. Hey, Katie. Alright, so you're, MS3. What does that stand for? MS3 box. Am I saying it right? Miss 3 box? Is it Miss 3 box? Mystery box? Mystery box? Is that what it is? There's a delay between streams. Wow, so YouTube's faster? Is that the tech, guys? Yeah, I said it. I did it. I was like working through it. I finally got to that conclusion. All right, guys. I'm sorry. This is hella bright. This is the rear panel piece. I like to call what you guys call front rear. I don't know. Twitch is faster. I phrased it weirdly. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, so Twitch, you know what it is? I have my Twitch settings set to like fast as possible. You could set that on the Twitch dashboard thing, but I've never really looked through the YouTube settings as much as I've dug into Twitch. Pictures better on Twitch too. Wow, okay. All right, but we don't want to diss our YouTube peeps. So if you're tuning in from YouTube, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Okay, if you guys are kind of just tuning in, we are working on a Killua piece from Hunter x Hunter for the client's name is Killua. All right, so I know the Kill is like the English pronunciation, but it could go either way, to be honest with you, if it's Japanese. But he goes by Killua, and obviously the character is Killua. So, and this is the sides that we cooked up for him. It's gonna get framed out like that, and then we have the nice bottom panel of him powered up on the back. So that's it. We're cooking this up. Right now we're working on the side panels, right? So we always kind of go in a specific order for my builds. I always like to go in this specific order because it just, honestly, it's probably the best way to do it. Why is my character on screen a little person? You could change it, Lethal. If you could do exclamation point. This year, I think this is build number 21 or 22. If you do exclamation point commands, I believe, it brings up the command list. And I can give you guys money to... Here, let me give you guys money. I think I could do this. Hold on one second. Alright. Okay, I think I just gave you guys, 1,000 gold. So you could use that gold and... Okay, there you go. You can use that in stream avatars. That's Twitch only, guys. Alright, so if you want an avatar, come hop over to Twitch. Jevin, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far. Happy hump day. We're all trying to get through this together. Okay, we're building out the side panels right now, guys. This build's gonna have LEDs. It's gonna be really nice and shiny. You know what, guys? I think my light is too bright. I'm gonna turn the light down a little bit. Plus I'm getting bodied by this light. It's like I got one of those like content creator ring lights, you know, fancy content creator ring lights, and it's hella bright. So one sec. Okay, I don't know if that made a difference, but I think it's okay. It's a lot better in my eyes. I might change it to like a different hue. Too many avatars listen to chat. Okay, there we go. So we got the side going. Yeah, this is hella bright. One sec, guys. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. So we got the Killua. Okay. Alright, then we're gonna add this side here. Yo, what do you guys think about that, what do you guys think about the Capcom video showing off the changes for Street Fighter 6? I think I was a little upset that they didn't drop the patch notes. I really just want to know what's going on, and I think they just spent too much time showing off like I would like to see some nerfs too. It would. Yeah, I would have liked to see some nerfs. I think that video would have hit harder if like it showed a nerf of like. Yeah, XBL. I feel the same way. Like, I feel like it would have hit harder if they showed nerfs of like Luke and Ken or JP or something like that. Like a situation that like commonly, like we commonly get bodied from like Luke or Ken. Listen, yo, Tiger and Goblin. I need that. I need, as a Dalsim player at the moment. So I play Cammy and Dalsim, right? Like two ends of the spectrum. One completely rushdown maniac, you know, unga bunga, craziness, and then the other character is like purely like more defensive play as much as you can get in Street Fighter 6, which is like nothing, and just capitalizing on spatial awareness and like damage output per touch. So my problem is like I literally just, the minute Dalsim gets put in the corner, if I cannot escape within 2 tries, I'm dead. You understand that, right? Like Dalsim, if you guess wrong 1 time in the corner, you're basically dead, and then if you guess wrong 1 extra time, you're definitely dead. You know what I mean? Dalsim is just that bad defensively. So I need that wake up thing. Oh my god, like to get off me in the corner, bro. I will spend all my meter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, Dalsim is a zoner, but like, how can you zone in Street Fighter 6, DBZ? Think about this. Like, everyone can drive rush in. Everyone can drive rush. You know? Like, everyone can get in almost immediately. So playing as Dalsim, like literally, I will just like the minute I get put into the corner, and like the minute that I eat 1 mix up, and I have like a quarter left, the chance of me living is like, you know, like 1% living. It's like I just give up the round at this point. You know, I never really give up, especially if it's ranked or like on a tournament. Like I don't give up, but if it's just like a battle hub match, I just throw it away. Like it's not even worth fighting for. Like you can't even fight back. Because at that point, like, it's just 1 mix, and, like, what are you gonna do? There's really not much you could do. And so, as a Dalsim player, I think, like, that is the best buff. You know, is to get off me. The problem is that it's just gonna deplete a lot of resources, right? Well, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use that. Nah, teleport's too slow on startup, bro. It's too slow on startup. Like if you teleport on wake up, you're still eating an attack. Probably a medium punch too, not even just a jab. Like a full medium punch. It will just get you out of the air. Teleport has really bad startup. If they if they added a little bit more plus frames on startup, you know, it may help a little bit, like if, you know what I mean. But I mean, try it yourself, bro. You think that I would have known, like, you know, I would love to just teleport out every single time, but nah, they didn't let Dalsim do that. What I have to do is like I have to either parry, and if I'm in the corner, I'm Dalsim, I have to either parry and wait for an opportunity to teleport, like if they get pushed back a little bit, or if there's like a move that cancels into like a long startup, like for instance, if they're gonna like press fierce into drive rush, I can literally teleport past the drive rush. I'm sorry, the drive impact. But that's really about it. Other than that, it's just like guessing high low, or maybe getting like sniping an anti-air if they try to go for like empty jump mix up. I could possibly get an anti-air and then slide out, but once Dalsim's in the corner, he's like basically dead meat. Maybe a good time backdash, but every single time is a guess. Yo, Captain, what's up? I'm chilling, man. You know how we do it. We back at it. We back at it like a bad habit. Yo, honestly, it's one of the best things you could do for yourself, and it, like, you know, we talked about this, right? It'll make you last longer, like while playing games. But it is true. Like if your hands are hurting while you're gaming, guys, whether you play pad, stick, try these compression gloves. Try compression gloves. Like I always have a pair right by my desk because I need them to play. Otherwise, like my hands will cramp up because I have tendonitis because I'm old. So guys, I put out a tweet today, talking about parents. So if you guys don't know, I'm a lot older than most people think I am. People think I'm like 20. I'm basically double that, right? I put out a tweet today, basically saying to like parents that are my age, like people my age, right? They grew up, their exposure to video games when they were young was like Nintendo, right? Nintendo, like NES. And back then it was 100% clearly, it was clearly a toy back then. How is Akuma in Street Fighter 6? Akuma is not released yet, my friend. Is May 22nd. We'll have Akuma. So, so I basically put a tweet out saying that, like, hey, parents my age, like, you guys really need to start respecting, like, your kids if you see any talent in either gaming or like content creation and stuff like that. Basically, what they didn't grow up with, because, like, me being involved in the fighting game community, right? Me being involved in the fighting game community kind of gave me a leg up to kind of stay current with what's new and stuff like that. But a lot of people my age, like, they're just they just watch football, like they're just like completely stuck in the 90s, right? And they really haven't like evolved to like what's new, like what's techno. They're the people that are afraid of AI, you know what I mean? So, I just put a tweet out saying that, like, hey, like, parents, like, like, pay attention to what your kids are doing, because, like, it could be like something that you're missing out on. Like, it could lead to something big, like, because, like, think about just like gaming in general, right? I mean, if they start showing interest in like how things are made, they can look into like computer programming and getting into game design, but just programming in general, right? All this crazy stuff. And like, on the content creation side, like, lots of things, like the creative disciplines in there, video editing, graphic design, like, there's so much that it could lead to, that it's like, there's a lot that the parents that grew up in my generation just don't understand, don't forget about arcades, my friend. Yeah, so it's like, I just put a tweet out there. It's getting a little bit of traction, but it's pretty funny to see, like, because I'm around people my age, and a lot of times, sometimes I'm not in the gaming space, and like, for instance, like, I see parents, like, just say we're at a function, and like a kid whips out his phone, and the parent is like, put that away. There's no gaming. It's like, you're here to talk to people, whatever. That's cool, but like, it would be cool if they didn't put in and didn't shed it in a negative light, like, oh, give me your phone, like, you're not allowed to do that right now, instead of like, hey, like, show your uncle or whatever, show your cousins, like, why you're so into this, and then you could be like, okay, like, why don't you play for a little bit, show them, then take a break, you know what I mean? You need a BBL Drizzy. Oh my god, you guys. So, I don't know, what do you guys think about that topic? Like, you think like parents just, is it the old, I'm gonna date myself, is it the DJ Jazzy Jeff, like, parents just don't understand, and Fresh Prince, parents just don't understand song all again? My parents have been awesome to me for gaming. I will be 33, okay, and they allowed me to pursue pro gaming in high school. Now with the stick art, they are 100% behind me. They couldn't be more grateful to have them. See, that's a beautiful thing. So I'll share you guys my experience, right? My parents completely don't understand. Like, till this day, I don't really. My dad definitely doesn't understand what I do. He like has no clue. He even admitted, like, I don't know what you do, right? But he still supports me. So that's the one thing, He still supports me, and he sees I'm being successful in my space. So that's really cool. My mom is trying to understand, but she really doesn't understand. Like, she just doesn't get, like, the whole ecosystem of everything, how, like, streaming and, like, you know, gaming. Like, the minute that I started showing her that this is a business, you know, like, oh, what I do is actually a small business with multiple disciplines, then she understands it, you know? You kind of have to break it down. Like, remember, I'm dealing with, like, boomer generation, and I'm also dealing with people, and as a parent myself, we're of that, like, late Gen X. I'm in like late Gen X into millennial, right? That's like my space. So people more on the Gen X side, they just like, they don't really respond to like content and like, I guess the internet as much as like things that are more tangible. So it's kind of crazy. Okay, so we popped the USB port in, guys. Look at this baby blue, nice blue tone. Delicious. Okay. We're going to leave this here. Okay, so you're setting up your vertical monitor for your nephew to play cave games. Oh, dude. Ty, dude. I have an Xbox 360 just dedicated for cave shooters. And I need to... It's actually in my cab, but it's not hooked... Excuse me, it's not hooked up into HDMI at the moment. I got to set it up, man. You made me, like, really, like, fiend to play now. What's your favorite cave shooter? You love the color of the stick already? You like the blue, Katie? Okay, let's go with the buttons, guys. So we're gonna pop the buttons in. Remember, pre-stream, I already assembled the buttons with the artwork inside. I also shaved down the sharp corners of the acrylic. That's all done already. And I also installed the LED path for the bottom. I'm Gen X and I love games. No, I'm not, like, we all love games. Like, I'm Gen X too, right? DBZ, like, we all love games. But it's like... a lot of us as parents nowadays, we only see the gaming side. Like, we're a little different. Like, if you're on Twitch, you kind of already understand, like, the ecosystem, right? But there, like, like DBZ, right? There's a lot of people our age. There's a lot of people our age that, let's see. Like, they don't even know the side of, like, the gaming exists. They still think it's just, like, Nintendo, and that's just, like, something, like, you buy the PS5 because we can afford it, and it's just something to have in the house. You know what I mean? Like, they don't understand the next level down. So, you didn't know I was that old, Katie? Of course. I'm an OG. You're 55? Yeah, so, yeah, Scrooge got years on me. But Scrooge, like, okay, being your age, like, what do you think about, like, people parenting and, like, you know, still saying that, like, you know, gaming doesn't lead to anything, you know? I think it's a really good topic to explore. Because, like, there's people of your generation, my generation, you know? It's nice to be the young one in the room. Man, yeah, it is, but I will tell you, I'd rather, like, if someone's like, yo, what age would you stay at the rest of your life? I wouldn't be, like, in my 20s. I would actually stay, like, where I am right now. Because I feel like you could be relevant in both worlds. And, I also feel that, like, the experience that I have in life is more important than anything at this moment. Like, you know what I mean? You feel that? Yeah. You're Gen X 50. Yo, C-Mart, what's up, brother? C-Mart, the center trainer. Awesome. 50 years old. I encourage my son who's 23 to play games and is now in digital content. Is he doing well for himself? C-Mart? Like, is he actually, like, you know what I mean? Like, is he, like, did he kind of, did that lead to something big? And this is what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of people in our Gen X generation, like, you know, I think we're maybe the border where some people understand, but there's a lot of people who just, like, don't understand at all. Yeah, like, so that's one of the, I was gonna bring that up next, Pop. Like, the thing to my tweet was, like, I said that, like, listen, everything, you know, balance is still, you know, as with everything, balance is important, and things in moderation are also important. And it's up to us as parents to kind of guide our children through that. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, my son has a really good career. My pops who's 78 plays COD. Dude, that's rad as hell. That's so rad. Oh my god, that's so sick. Dude, I don't know. I would love to see like I would love to see that in general. That's freaking awesome. Okay, guys, so we're popping in. Like, you know, I mean, on my path, like, I grew up playing Street Fighter. You know, I did the corporate thing. I've worked for basically the biggest company in the world for many years. And I've kind of found gaming again. You know, especially in the fighting game community, and I got it to the point where I actually carved myself a little small business out of it. So, you know, that was my path, but it could lead to multiple things. Like, look at what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's talk about what we're doing right now. You know how many disciplines it takes to do what I do? Like, there's an engineering discipline, there's a design discipline, not just like there's a mechanical engineering like piece of it in a design of that sense, and then there's a graphic design, like an artist graphic design sense to it. You know, I have a background in computer repair as well, working for Apple for so long, right? And that allowed me to like be hands-on and be able to do all this stuff. You know, I have a career in leadership while I was at Apple, HR, like everything that you can name to run that business, like I've done. And I apply that all to my business. So it's like, it can come full circle, like on my end. This all came full circle on my end, right? So like, I just wouldn't discount anything. If someone shows an interest in something, especially like your child, like, yeah, look at it from what they're doing on the surface of like what it is, like why they're into it, but also look how it can impact them in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's the way that you should approach stuff, instead of being like, oh, gaming, like, oh, that's like, you know, that's a waste of time. You know, because nothing is really a waste of time if you gain some sort of life experience from it. That's all I'm saying. You know. Oh, I'm throwing myself down a staircase. I think I bought the wrong size buttons. Oh no, Katie. So you need 24mm buttons, and you need... wait, which one are you building? I don't even know what you're building. I know you have like... I think you bought like 2 extra setups. He's on Twitch as Ice Crust. Streams Dead by Daylight and Guilty Gear Strive. This is your son, right? That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, your son, yeah. Okay, got it. That's awesome, right? But like, yo, just streaming? I forgot too. Like, this is a thing, right? And then we're streaming as well, right? And that is like a whole nother thing, like content creation, production, learning how to set up the cameras, lighting, computer setup, blah blah blah. Like, there's so much stuff that like gaming can offer, in general. And like I said, like it's up to the parents or the, you know, the person themselves to kind of guide themselves through it, and also see like what is possible. You know what I mean? Like, a small business can pop up on my end. You can actually be godlike at a game. I mean, that's going to be the rare thing where you're like the top 1% of something. You know, boom. You know, yeah. Do you have any advice for starting creative business right now? I have a lot of things I'm having trouble turning into something. Okay, Runaway. So I would lean into the thing you love the most. Like, you wake up in the morning, you know, other than like, you know, maybe your family, the second thought of the day is that. Bang. Oh, I can't wait to whatever. Like, you know, I have a homegirl that does like these decorations for plants. Like, if you have house plants, she makes like amazing like vases and like little like charms and like ways to organize plants. And like, to me, that's like a completely left field niche. I've never seen anything like that, and she's like kicking so much ass, you know. Like, and the other thing I would say, Runaway, too, is that like your job, if you're going to be doing, especially in today's landscape and today's internet, like what we're doing right now, like I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch, whatever, like, yeah, basically whatever you do, just say it's whatever, you make mugs, right? If you're making mugs, right, half of that making mug business is actually promoting that you make mugs, whether it's through socials or whatever. Like, you know, there's like, I know this is for a lot of like older people. They're like, what, you know, what is that? Like, yeah, TikTok. Like, TikTok is a thing. Whether or not they're gonna get banned or not, we'll see. But right now, it's still a thing. You know, Snapchat. There's like spotlight on Snapchat. Twitter's huge. You know, Instagram, depending on your niche. Like right now, I'm actually weighing whether or not Instagram's actually doing anything for me. But Instagram, yeah, like like YouTube Shorts, big, huge. Like get into this stuff. You know, like all this stuff that you guys see me do, I post it like almost like the next day, if not within 24 hours, on social media as short form or photos or whatever the case may be. So that is so important. Like you need to get yourself out there, and you don't have to be like the star of the show. You can make your products the star of the show. So I would definitely lean into that. Okay, sides are done. All right, this is the front panel. Granola, I think you can get away with doing so much marketing for granola, and I was wrong. Yeah, Runaway, it's like, you cannot, like, in today's landscape, dude, it's like, do you guys understand how lucky we are to live in this time of, like, of this internet culture we're in, as far as, like, being a business owner? And like, do you understand how much you can actually do like on your own? Whereas before you had to like, what was the way to promote back then? You had to take out an ad in the newspaper and take out a TV ad. You know what I mean? I thought I could get away without doing too much marketing for granola. Yeah, granola. So it's like, yeah, it's like, dude, you, like, a lot of people ask me, though, like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, yeah, so I have a business around fighting games, particularly around making controllers, and I'm a content creator. So, I didn't used to say that, but then I realized how important it was. You know what I mean? So, Runaway, my, like, too long didn't read answer is that get really good at your craft, whatever it is that you do. Get really good at it. So much so you're like subject matter expert. You know what I mean? Like people, yeah, like you know how many questions I get about just arcade sticks in general in my DMs like every day. Like, just just be that guy, right? And you want to be that guy. And if you're not that guy, work towards being that guy. And like always be on the cusp of new things, trying new stuff. You know, leveling up, seeing what you could do. To make things better, right? That's number one. And work really freaking hard. Like, you gotta work your ass off so much. Like, it's not easy. Like, running your own business is so hard. It's like the hardest thing in the world. But when it's yours and it's something that you care about, it changes everything. You know what I mean? So there's that. Okay? And you gotta stay motivated. If you're not motivated, if you don't got the heart for it, then unfortunately it's just not for you. But like if you have that, like, you could feel it. Like if you have a passion that's like it sits right here, you could feel it. You know what I mean? Like you feel it right here. Like I gotta do this. Like I said, like when you wake up, it's the first thought in your mind. Like if you're not doing that, it's actually gonna hurt you as like mentally. I didn't realize you're cutting your own cases until recently. That's just super cool. I literally do every single thing, Katie. Every single thing. This is like when I start. By the time I get to this point of building on stream for you guys, I've already cut your case. We've already done the graphics, and you've worked with me, so you know the situation. We've already done the graphics. I've already printed the graphics. I've already cut the graphics. I've already possibly installed the button art inside, the buttons. There's like I'm already like in this particular project right now. I'm already like 6 hours deep into this, maybe 7 hours. So this is James. This is my my 6 God all button layout. This is the layout that I these are the layouts that I I pioneered for Street Fighter 6. Being optimal for. I'd love to see that rig at some point because that's super awesome. It's just a Glowforge. Katie, if you go to my YouTube channel, and watch like the one where I build, it's like the featured video on my channel. It's like building an arcade stick from scratch. Because like every once in a while, I'll do everything like on stream. I haven't had the I literally need like the whole day to do that because it's a long stream. If I were to start from scratch, like, you know, make the case. But if you watch that video where I did the Guilty Gear one with who was that? Nagoriyuki. Watch that video and you'll see like the process, and you'll see the gear that I have. Or you go back to some of my old shorts, you can kind of see like more of the process. But like, yeah, my printer is back there, so I print the artwork. You know, I use a Glowforge Pro. But yeah, I do everything from the ground up. Like, this is my case company. This is everything. I don't just buy these from like some random. This is my company. You know, there's other people who have started a business based out of my business too, which is like really cool. Like, shout out, like Spence is trying to do the same thing. Like, since Spence is gonna try to do the same thing. How do you queue up? I have a website, BIM. And thanks for tuning in, BIM. I'm gonna open commissions like probably next week. I'm gonna get through this one and maybe a couple more. But I will open up commissions again for like June delivery. So yeah, just stay tuned to the website. It's jonyfraze.com. I thought you were paying someone else to cut yours and learning you all did it from scratch. Super badass. No. I mean, like I said, I do everything here. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start prepping the center panel. So what I did is I taped off the holes that I'm not gonna. I'm a scrub. Wait, no, I did the right thing. Yeah, I taped off the holes that we're not gonna use because I don't want light to pass through with the LEDs. You see the two marks, and then we're gonna put on the board right now. All right, DBZ, it was nice chatting with you. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. I appreciate that. Let me know when next time you're in the chat. I appreciate it. Came up with a company name, just working on a logo, all coming together. Dope, man. Proud of you, bro. Let's do this. You love that shirt? Yeah, we designed the shirt as well. So yeah, this is me and Clev did a whole series of hip hop / Street Fighter stuff. Unfortunately, we took it down from our site because, you know, we started working with Capcom like a lot in the last year, being part of the creator team. Like, we started working with them pretty often, so, you know, we didn't want any issues with like licensing, even though it's fan art and stuff like that and people understand. But we still didn't want to like burn that bridge. You know what I'm saying? So we took a lot of that content that we had down. But you know, it's also led to great opportunities, especially for Clev. But yeah, since Spence, so now that we're like on this little like talk about entrepreneurship and stuff like that, yeah, since Spence is has been like working on graphic design for Fightsticks and stuff like that, and yeah, he's like looking to set up shop. So as soon as he's all set up, we'll start like, you know, we can actually recommend them for stuff, you know, because I can't do everything. I wish I had bandwidth to work with every single person that hits me up, but I don't, you know. I also see Jasmine Rice in the chat. If you guys want to talk about like another FGC creator that's like, you know, been like exclusively doing work, you know, in like the gaming space, check out Jasmine Rice. I know she's listening. I know Jazz is there. But yeah, check out Jasmine Rice. She's actually running around on the bottom of our chat as well. Really dope. She does like bead art and always is at your favorite majors. Really appreciate that. Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, we gotta motivate, you know what I mean? The one thing on my end too is that, like, you know, I'm not the type of guy to like hold anybody back. Like if someone's like I think like Spence was like, oh hey, like, you know, I don't want to like in I guess step on your shoes or whatever. I was like, dude, like whatever. This is like, we're all like, you know how like this niche is a niche. We're literally a niche. Like the more people that are involved, I think the merrier. You know, that just means more options for our customers. And if that affects someone's business, then guess what? You got to step it up. Okay, so here's the main graphic. All right, we got Killua here. Killua is the client's name. So he gets his own little blurb on the bottom. Okay. Alright guys, big tip. When you work with acrylics that have like the covers on it, move away from the graphics, because if this sticky stuff touches that, it's a wrap. Game over. I didn't want to come in on and cramp your style, take sales are in my advantage. I want everyone to eat. Yeah, well look, like if you're going to be using my enclosures, like I can't possibly do everyone's graphics, so it's like... And it's Hunter x Hunter, not Hunter X. Our resident weebs have answered that mystery. Yes, that is correct, Popsicle. Yeah, we had to summon weebs last stream when we were discussing... no, I think when we did the graphics for this build, we had to summon the weebs and be like, is it Hunter X? Or is it... Do you actually say the whole thing? Do you say X Hunter? Sizo! What's up, brother? Sizo! The man from down under. Sizo has one of the first hit stick builds I've ever done. Shout out to the guy Sizo. Apparently I just learned this too. It's just Hunter Hunter. Is it Hunter X Hunter, or do we have to say the X? Oh, okay, wait, no. So now we got now we have another mix-up. I thought we had to say the X. All right, Pop. See now, Pop. I think we have to go and yo, Goki Doki with the sub. I appreciate it. Thanks for the resub. I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, I mean, listen, like, if you guys want to chat, like, business stuff and, like, entrepreneur stuff, like, I'm always down. You have any books to recommend, let me know. I'm always looking for, like, good books to read. I'm reading a book right now. It's, like, Always Be 5 Steps Ahead. I forgot the name of the author. No X, just Hunter Hunter. Is that what it is, James? Dang, see? Okay, so we're gonna thread through the bolt right here, and we're gonna thread through one of the posts, and we're just gonna do that for all sides. I'd like to leave it a little loose at this point, not fully tighten it, you know, especially while I'm like making sure the art is like perfectly. Let me just call it H. You know what's funny? I have a friend named H. It's actually one of my yo Strider Kaz with the sub, man. Fam. Speaking of people that's been supporting for a long time, shout out to Strider Kaz, the god. Oh, you know who I gotta shout out, guys? I gotta shout out Hitoshura. So Hitoshura was one of the builds that we did recently, and he did his own graphics, right? So I was gonna refund him his money for the graphics, and he told me to keep it for Rival Fools, for our local. So, you know what I did? This is from Hitoshura. I took the refund money and I bought a fresh copy of Tekken, because we only have Tekken digitally and we can only run one or two versions of it. So I bought another disc copy of Tekken. Shout out to Hitoshura for this. And yeah, we got a fresh new copy of Tekken to run at our locals. Let me not lose this. Super dope, right? We love that. I love that. Holy moly, we got more gift subs. Sheesh. Katie making it rain over here. Gosh. Katie, why? 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 Oh my god, you're insane. Thank you so much. Oh my god. I think you just doubled my subscriber count. I don't know. People haven't been like really tuning in on Twitch as much. So you are a god. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's shout out all the new subs. We got Dr. Fraudulent. We got DBZ9410, who said he was out, but then got lucky and got a gift sub. We got TJ Kitsune. Shout out to TJ. Untamed Gorilla. Thank you so much. You're buying a 4TW? Oh, thanks, Strider. You're buying an enclosure right now? Yo, I think it's... I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because everyone's like graduating college and stuff like that. Oh, Skull's working on graphics? Ooh. Oh, Skull's been cooking, huh? Okay, guys, here we go. We're gonna do the peelies. Peelies. We got Killua. Nice. Doing this very slowly. Not on purpose, just because it's literally, it takes a lot of strength to do it. Not a lot, I'm just a wuss, so. Oh, okay, there we go. I'm feeling that the vast majority of art I do is anime. Yeah, I mean, listen, I will do whatever you tell me. You know what I mean? Like, you guys saw that, you guys were in the stream where we did the geometric patterns. Like, that was fun. I kind of like the offbeat and stuff now, because like I do a lot of anime and stuff like that. But I mean, it's also like, you know, I can't. It's not like I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's either fighting games or anime. That's kind of just like the niche that we're in, right? Definitely not mad at it though. Okay, we're gonna pop these buttons in. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the point where I can open more commissions, guys. I'm getting there. Just bear with me. I mean, it's not like I'm not doing anything. You guys see me busy. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to catch up, get through these queues. So as soon as I humanly can, I will open some slots up. You know? I don't want to overly stress myself out either. That's kind of been like another thing that I've been really concentrating on too. Not like killing myself. For sure. Like this Friday, for instance, like, you know, I hit up like my OG friends. I was like, dude, it's been so long. Like, it's been a really long time. Let's like just at least get lunch or something. So I'm giving myself off Friday. Definitely taking off Friday. At least for lunch. It's good. It's good to kind of catch up, right? Sometimes, like, especially when you're older, like life just kind of catches up and like years go by and like, you know, you don't even see people that you actually care about. I think that's important to kind of like make sure. Yo, you know what I did during the pandemic? Like, I actually reached out to everybody on my phone list. I actually went and tried to actively talk to everybody on my phone list just to make sure that they were good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I actually, like, I hate to say this too, but it's absolutely necessary. Like, people that, you know, don't really give any value in your life. Like, sometimes you have to delete people off your phone book, you know? Especially, like, maybe, like, old work situations, like, where it's clearly just business. But it's always good to kind of, like, reach out to people you care about. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where this one goes. So I'm trying to match up the buttonholes here, guys. You see this? I'm trying my best to like match this. So I'm on this button right here. So I gotta try to get that guy. I have this screen up, trying to match everything. Okay, we got that. Nah, it's cool. I don't mind responding to messages. Like if I'm just not available, I just won't reply, you know. But if I'm available, you know, ain't no thing. Like I also have to understand that, you know, people are only free during like the weekends and stuff, so I have to be open to that too. So I don't trip too much if someone reaches out during like off my business hours and stuff like that. Not a big deal. Honestly, I just play it really honest. I'll be like, yo, I'm busy right now. If I really can't reply, either I won't reply till I'm available, or I'll just be like, hey, can I hit you back whenever? Okay, I think we did a good job, guys. What do you guys think? Okay, this light is really cramping my style right now. Okay, looking good, looking pretty good. Let's flip this guy over. We're gonna start wiring this up. Okay. Yo, I heard there's a fighting game for this series coming out. Is that true, guys? Is there a Hunter? Do we say it right this time? Hunter? We don't say the X. Is there a Hunter fighting game coming out? I think I've seen something like that. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if... See, I don't know. Like, me personally, I really don't play that many like strong like anime games. I guess the most anime game that I do play is Strive, but like, you know, I own like the Melty Bloods. I have some of those games, but I just never can really get into it, you know. But like, I don't know. Like I guess like the next game that I'm gonna play that I already told myself like mentally like I'm getting ready for it is 2XKO, aka Project L, whichever we still call it Project L. That's the game that I think I'm gonna like play more of. It's just intriguing to me. So, and it's from a big studio, you know, it's from Riot, so it's like I feel like it's gonna be really fleshed out and like a good game, and it's gonna have tons and tons of support because it's Riot. So, I'm excited about that. Wait, hold on, Alex. Are you saying the Hunter game is from the Marvel 3 devs? And Tatsunoko vs. Capcom? You're just glad it's an arena fight? Or are you talking about 2XKO? Yo, I might be in minority, but I want Psychic Force 2012 back as an anime game. Word. Yeah, I never played that game. Strider, is it any good? Okay, I think we're gonna thread this whole thing through here. So we're wiring up the grounds to the action buttons first, guys. So the first thing I wired up is the directional buttons. You see that there? So that's the directional buttons. So it's up, down, left, right. You know, if we're talking about like stickless layout. And then now I'm gonna thread the grounds through first, because this is kind of like a daisy chain. So these Brook boards, if you guys aren't really like up on the Hunter x Hunter game that's coming out, yeah. Oh, that's exciting. I didn't know that. These Brook boards are common ground, guys. What that means is that the whole board is grounded. So if you need to ground something, you just plug it into any of the grounds and it'll ground it. But yeah, I did not know that. Oh, MVC3 devs, damn, that is hype. That's hype. My Marvel 3 team, like, actually, you know what's funny? Now that you say that, that's the other game that I actually played the most of, too. I did play a lot of Marvel 3. I wasn't any good at it. Like, I wasn't good enough to compete at it, but I definitely spent some time playing the game. So, if you know, if it's from those people, I already know the pedigree of the devs, so that should be really exciting. That means the game's gonna be cracked. Facts. Yeah, that's gonna be insane. But yo, what other Yo, Katie, what the hell, Katie? Oh my god. Katie, you must be like a bazillionaire. Thank you so much. Oh my god. What the hell, Katie? I don't even know. Oh my god. You're killing me. You're killing me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But my gosh, thank you so much. Which is good, of course. Katie, I'm gonna put that into my local, okay? Yeah, and you're gonna get a. Actually, you're already on my list of people that supported, so I'm gonna add some extra for you. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Hopefully I can help support the rival flows more frequently. Yeah, it'd be cool if you came out. I know it's tough. Everyone's. I know you're not even close, but I appreciate it. You suck super hard at it. Who was your team? Who was your Marvel team, guys? My team was Wolverine, Doom, and Frank. It was basically a Justin Wong team, except, you know what? I learned Akuma. I learned Akuma at the end too, but I wasn't good enough to pull off all the Justin Wong cool stuff. Yeah, Wolvie Doom Akuma was like the Justin Wong team, the Evo winning Justin Wong team, which is like crazy because that team is like, it doesn't even look good on paper, right? Wait, what the hell's going on? I goofed really bad. I'm like, what am I plugging in? Logo is done. Website next. Nice. Yo, you work quick, man. Spence works fast. Hey, Spence. One thing I would recommend doing. So if you guys are just kind of tuning in, Spence is on a journey of opening his own little like design business, and like that's also kind of related to the space that we're in right now, which is like the arcade stick, custom arcade stick space. So look out for that. Number one. But Spence, my biggest advice for you is clearly set your terms immediately. Okay? Like, what a lot of people do who start off doing like the graphic design thing is like they just basically work for peanuts, and then they quickly realize that they're getting literally like overworked because they haven't set their terms. Like, I'll give you an example. Like set a really strong revision policy. You know, say like, okay, like 2 major revisions, 1 major revision. Like mine is 1 major revision, two minor revisions. You know, and you know that's up for how should I say it? Like, it's up to interpretation, right? It's up to interpretation, but it's also very vital, because if you communicate that immediately, then and it's not on your website, people will be like, well, you didn't say there's only 2 revisions, you know? So be very, very clear. Oh, okay, you used to work as a photographer? Cool. Yeah, so I'm sure you used to kind of get all that stuff with edits and whatnot, right? So, yeah. So, yeah, please take that advice, you know, and definitely, you know, set that up front. I mean, I'll tell you, I made a mistake doing that, because people used to just be like, you know, like ask for like 19 revisions. I'm like, bro, I cannot work 12 hours on your freaking one graphic, you know? Like, it doesn't work that way all the time. Okay, so Katie asked, sorry, Katie, I missed, I haven't played since Marvel 2. Nice, okay. Do you make your own wire? Yeah, I just used the Brook or Arcade Shock wire harnesses. I like to use those because I want you guys to be able to like update it or just say if something goes wrong with the wiring, you could just be like, you could just literally buy a duplicate harness. I've said this before. I do make custom I could do like the fancy wiring that everybody does, like braided wiring, but I feel that, to me, I'd rather make it repairable than overly fancy. For honestly, like, it doesn't do anything other than aesthetics wise. And if you're covering it up with a cover anyway, then that part of it is lost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, what's up, Kai? Yeah, if it's not a showpiece, that's visible. Yeah, like, for instance, like, I sell my panels as with window cut. It's an option. It's like option select on my website. To have a window cut panel, okay, and that is, what do you call it? The one that you could showcase your wire work if you want to do that, So, yeah, definitely possible. Okay, guys, so I think we're done with all the button wiring. We can move on. I'm just gonna zip tie whatever I can at the moment. We're gonna move on and work on the side buttons, and then that's basically the next step. And then we can put on the cover, make sure the LEDs work, all that good stuff. So we're moving along. Asking for the raws or additional edits all the time. Oh, the raws. I'm like, especially if you shoot in actually raw files, you know what I mean? If you shoot in raw, you're like, are you serious? Like, I just shot 7,000 pictures of your wedding. Like, you know how much data? Like, where am I gonna host this? Like, I'm not gonna give you a hard drive. Yeah, but it's not a showpiece that's visible, correct? Okay. All right. So we got this little harness here. This is for start, home, and select. Oh, we also have the touchpad harness. Forgot to plug that in. So let's actually let's do this side first. We always do the left side first. I don't know why. But Katie, thank you so much again. I do appreciate the support. I mean, it does mean a lot. Okay, so we're plugging in the grounds right now, guys. Plugging in the grounds, and we're gonna plug in the home button first, which is the gray wire. I like to put that one on the top. I didn't even notice Brook or GP2040 had quick headers tied to same input screw. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, the GP2040 is like, basically they took the format of Brook, which took the format of Aki Shop back in the day. If you're old school like me, and starting in this Fightstick mods, one of the first like boards that were like, really easy to install was the Aki Shop PS360. It actually wasn't the first. There was a couple before it. Like, the one directly before it was Cthulhu, which worked for PS3, and then there's just a bunch of those, man. But like the Aki Shop format is what Brook adopted, and then GP2040 also kind of took that as well. I'm 100% buying these. Oh, wait, what are you buying? Are you buying the cables? You could buy the cables off Amazon, which is kind of nice. Yeah, the harnesses, for sure. It's so much easier to work with. And if you do a lot of stickless builds, Katie, you could buy the all-button adapter as well. They sell them everywhere. Focus Attack, Arcade Shock, Amazon. If you want the official Brook ones, they have them on Amazon. Just a tip. Okay, so we plugged in Start Home Select on this side, guys. Right here. You try your best not to buy from Amazon. I hear you on that. So, as like a small business owner, I've learned to embrace Amazon to work for you. So you can, if you have like a pretty decent social media following, they immediately approve you to have like a influencer, like create. I don't know what the word is. I guess like associate. Is that the word? Hold on, let me see. So I'll show you what I mean. So I have my own page. I'm gonna put in the. I'll put in the link. Yeah, but it's not just affiliate links. You could do affiliate links, but you can also have your own storefront, right? So this is what it looks like, and then you can have like fights. Like I have this like Fightstick builder resources. So like in here, I have basically like everything. Yeah. So, and I obviously don't sell any of this stuff. This is just the stuff I recommend. And if someone buys like the LEDs that I use, if someone buys this LED kit, I get commissions, you know? Pretty cool. So that's another little thing that you could do for yourself if you're like a content creator or a small business. Kind of set that up. Yeah, so, you know, I can't knock Amazon, but I understand where you're coming from, where it's like, you know, if you could support small business, please do. But you know, there's ways to make it work for you as well. Like here's the USB cables that like I recommend. You know, if you're not like getting it with like Arcade Shock and stuff like that, Nutric adapters, stuff like that. Do you sell Sanwa JLF? Really curious to try. I don't sell any parts immediately. Every once in a while I do sell the GP2040 boards. XBL, but for the most part I don't really sell any parts at the moment, just because I don't like, my main business is not doing these builds. My main business is making the DIY cases, like what you see the build that's going in XBL. So that's like my main, you know, bread and butter, I guess, right? Is selling the enclosures. So anytime I do these builds, and I don't really take that many builds like compared to like all the DIY cases I sell. But when I do these builds, I just buy parts just like you would, you know, yourself. So, but the JLX isn't it? It's like $25, you know. It's not even that expensive if you want to try it out. If you have a JLF, so what we're talking, this is super nerdy, guys. For everybody that's like doesn't know what the hell we're talking about, we're talking about the joysticks, the standard joysticks that are typically in every commercial arcade stick. You know, as recently as like now, since like, you know, the last 10 years or so, the main stick that everyone's been putting in their products is Sanwa's JLF. So if you ever use like a Mad Cat stick or like Kwamba or whatever, or you know, all the commercial brands, typically they're using the Sanwa JLF. Now Sanwa just released a new product within the last year called the JLX, which is supposed to be like the main improvement of the JLF. I will tell you, it's come out with mixed reviews. Some people think it's too loose. I will tell you, I kind of personally like the feel of it. I prefer the JLF to it, but I don't mind it. It is a little loose from what people are saying, but it also is better quality, meaning that like the switches that are on there are much like the PCB board that, like, you know, when you actually move the joystick it hits switches, that has been revamped and it's kind of nice. So if you're looking to try a new lever, like if you have like a stick that just needs a new lever, you can get a JLX instead of a JLF, and it's like the updated version of it. So you can check that out. Does that answer your question, XBL? As far as like, you know, what it's like. I like I said, I personally like it. It is a little looser though, so you be prepared to have it a little looser than like a stock JLF. Okay. One more button to wire up, guys, and I think we are done with wiring the main buttons. Actually, we've done the main buttons now. We're wiring up the auxiliary buttons. Okay. Now this bad boy is gonna get wired up like this. Okay, where's my zip ties, guys? Yeah, you could theoretically you can mix and match parts. But I mean it's kind of pointless. Like the whole reason to get a JLX is to use the better build quality of parts. So, but you can like the mounting plate will fit. You know, there's not much difference as far as like the way things look. It's just the quality of the material is better. So it's like, you know, why use the JLF parts when the material is better? The only thing that maybe people would want to switch out is like the micro switch board, just for the feel. But that's really about it. The pivot maybe, but I would leave the JLX and just swap the board if you like the feel of the JLF better. But honestly, it's kind of like, what's the point, you know? You know what you should try though, XBL? They made one with variable tensions. You could get a joystick that has variable tensions. Get that one. Forget the JLX. It's brand new. Like they just posted that one too. And it's available. You can try it out now. Okay, so we are in zip tie hell right now, guys. As we usually are at this point of the stage of the build. So, clip. Okay. So, yeah, also from Sanwa, yeah. So, this is what we're talking about, XBL. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring up Arcade Shock. One sec, I'll bring it up on the screen as soon as I get to it. Okay. So this is what we're talking about. I'll put a link in the chat. So this guy, you see these little switches right here? You could adjust these to change the tension. You missed the funny about the JLXs. No, I'm saying like the regular JLX isn't that much different from the JLF. It's not really worth upgrading. I would upgrade to this guy if I were you. Because you see this little switch? You could change the tensions. That's dope. Like you could change you could change the angle of like timing, so you could basically like have it like activate faster. Pretty cool. And there's like 5 positions. Yeah, there's a whole diagram here. See, like you can adjust the sensitivity. Super dope. Standard. So I would probably put it here. More sensitive. Like 1 click over. That's probably like my sweet spot. No, JLX isn't silent. It's not silent. It's still clicky. They make a silent one though. They definitely make a silent one. Okay. Let's get moving, guys. Where are we at? We gotta pop the USB cable in. That's gonna connect to the board of Brook. Okay. Front panel cover with the USB port. I'm going to get this ready to go. Plug that in here. See the USB port's plugged into there. I'm going to temporarily assemble this side in. Okay, so I'm going to leave the bottom side, the front side I should say, open temporarily. Wait, I goofed. This is wrong. There we go. Now it's correct. More zip ties, guys. Woohoo! Not like it's silent, but the silent variation comes with variable switches by default. I didn't know that. I've never really looked into the silent levers because, like, I don't know, no one actually requested it for a build, and I've never, like, I don't have a need for it to be silent. But I understand, like, if you live in close quarters with people and, like, the joystick bothers the crap out of people. Is that a thing for you guys? Like, do you have people in your house that, like, absolutely are bothered by the sound of, like, the joystick? I live alone, so it doesn't matter. Yes, yes. Spencer's just loud as hell, and slapping buttons. Okay, all right. So check it out. Okay, this is the bottom. This is the underside of the arcade stick. If you guys are new here, you may have not seen this, like, little strategy that I do to light up the buttons. So I use just a standard LED light strip, right? I made a TikTok video about this, or Instagram reel, or wherever you watch your short form stuff. So if you guys want to see how I do this, you can watch that video. It's actually on my YouTube channel too for all my YouTube viewers. Go ahead and watch that. But anyway, I prearranged this, and the main controller part, you see this thing? That's the sensor. So believe it or not, the sensor works through the buttons. I don't know how. I really don't know how it works, but you could fire the remote at the buttons, and because the clear buttons, it actually still picks up the signal. I don't know how it works. I don't know if it's like another tech that in there. It's just IR as far as I could see. Also, it's Bluetooth, right? So you could control it with your phone, and I just hot glue it right there, and then I use adhesive for the light strips to lay down the pattern. Now you're wondering, like, okay, like, is it the pattern random? You'll notice that if you look at it, it actually matches where the buttons go. So what I do before I even start any of this build, I take the top plate and I put it right on top, and then I trace out the buttons I just etch it in with like a push pin, just so it scratches. I don't know if you guys, I've covered it, but basically there were like scratches of where the holes were on the LEDs, okay? And I use that as a guide and a path for the way I lay out the lights. Now also you'll see that I've kind of made this like rectangle. So I put 3 lights over here so it hits the clear buttons on the sides. Does that make sense? Okay, so then the last step is I just have to snip this USB cable and plug it into the board here. Okay? So, and you'll see I already aligned it so that this lines up, so the cable's here and the board is here, so it's pretty close vicinity. Okay? You live alone, you like your joysticks loud and clicky, like blah 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 blah. I don't particularly care about sound. I do care about feeling the switches, though. Does that make sense? Like, I like to feel that I'm in down back. I like to feel that I'm in. Yeah, that's basically like my thing. Like, I like to be able to feel, but it's like in this situation we're doing a stickless build, so this actually doesn't matter. You check the PN from folks, that's the same one. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't know. The product number? Okay, so we're gonna just snip this cable here, okay? I wire cut this, and this should expose 2 wires, which is black and red. Okay, see that black and red wire? And then we're gonna snip this one as well to expose the red wire, and we're gonna expose the black wire. Okay, and black wire is ground and red is power, and we're just gonna plug it in to the appropriate ports. So red goes into power, which is 5 volt or VCC. Usually it's the first connection on the Brook board, or first or last depending on your angle. and then, you know, the black cable goes into ground, which is any of the ones that say ground on the board. Remember that the board is common ground, so it doesn't matter where you plug it in. Okay, so we're gonna screw in the red cable, just like that. And then we are going to screw in the black cable, just like that. Okay, so now these are connected. And then I am going to just screw down the rest of these, just because I don't like them jiggling inside the case. You can actually hear it rattle if you like shake the arcade stick. And I don't want anybody saying that there's like something loose in their stick, so. I'm surprised someone was using Omron switches when they had their own ones in-house. They've always been using Omron switches, right? They have their own switches? I don't even know. Okay, we are just literally screwing down all the connections that we're not using. Again, I do this to stop any rattling, because these little like screws, they're loose until you screw them down, and they actually like shake, and they will make a sound. So we don't want any rando sounds inside the case. Okay, so that's all set. Boom. We are now going to just pop in the front cover, which is this guy. Okay, now that that's set, we can literally just put the cover on the bottom. I don't know, guys. We haven't tested anything, so this is a little risky. But I think we got away with it. Hang on, let me make sure. Yup. Okay. So far, so good, guys. Okay. Here we go. Peel this guy off. Expose the bottom. If you guys ever get one of my DIY kits and it has like this like 20 piece thing on here, I didn't write that. That's my acrylic manufacturer. They like, when they ship me my pieces, sometimes they just write all over the tape. I apologize. I have no control over that. I try to use being that I'm building this out, I actually try to use those pieces. I put them aside and try to use them, you know, for the builds, because I obviously just take them off on my end. But I try to ship the acrylic as clean as possible. So, but if you get one, it's just because, like, you know, I didn't have any other extras to, like, ones that weren't written on. But there are marks on there, stickers on there sometimes from the manufacturers. So I apologize if you ever receive one with that. It functionally doesn't do anything. It's just marker on the protection. So hopefully you guys actually don't mind. So who's actually going to combo breaker in the chat? Who's actually going to show up? Anybody? I'm trying to get I'm trying to maybe organize people to come out to ECT if I can afford it. I'm gonna try my best. What I mean by people, maybe like some of the guys that I sponsor, like you know, we got Chris T on the team, CCH is on the team. You know, it would be nice. It would be really nice. I'll see. That's like one of my goals, is to try to see if I can get some of my players out to ECT. That would really make me happy, but I got to get there. That's definitely a goal. Bottom piece. Mag, is it hard for you to get to the States? I could, but I want to put my money into this hustle I'm working. Worst case, I come out next year. Spence, you know, you might want to consider thinking about how you can incorporate your business into locals as well. Ticket prices, huh? Yeah. Dude, believe me, I just traveled, dude. I just came from across the world, you know, a couple weeks ago. Gameo said you have a wedding to go to, so hopefully Combo Breaker next year. Yeah, I went in 22. 22 was fantastic. We had a fantastic time. The last season, Street Fighter V, IDOM won it. Couldn't be better. Blasting out the dust. Okie dokie. Same situation as the top guys. We are going to peel this off right here. Start the peelies. Yo, this beat is dope. One sec, guys. The feet that I had here was actually used, so I'm like, wait, I can't use those. So our client has he does not want me to put the bottom pads on because he wants to showcase the artwork on the bottom, and he also said that he plays on a desk, so we are not going to install the bottom. Hold on, what's going on here? Yeah, we're not going to install the bottom pads. One sec, guys. Okay, let's get this one installed. Where's the volume? Oh yeah, my bad. Every once in a while I gotta shut the hell up. You know what I mean? What time is it, guys? 5:30. Good timing. Make it for dinner. Actually make it for dinner tonight. Okay. It feels really good. We haven't tested a damn thing though. So I don't know if I should be bolting these down hardcore already. But you know what? I trust myself and I trust you guys. Did this together. Yo, Hugo, fire. Okay, guys. Yo, Lion, what up, fam? How are you, brother? Okay, guys. So, the build is assembled, but not tested. We gotta test it. I'm gonna throw on my gloves so I don't really dank it up with my funky hands. Yeah, I'm excited to see you guys too. I've been like kind of like in the cut, Lion. Like, you know, you haven't really seen me at locals lately. I've been trying. I've been just trying to focus, you know. Let's push all these bad boys down. Okay, guys. Hopefully this works first shot. Wait, actually, let's go update the board first. Ooh, the lights look fantastic. I'm gonna leave the lights on blue. Woo! Look at that! It works. Yeah, the light blue is off the hook. Let me turn these lights off. Hold on. There we go, there we go. Very nice. And you guys see how the LEDs shine through? Nice and bright. You kind of get them on the top plate too, which is super cool. Yep, I usually ship the remote, but maintain even if you. Oh, whoa, okay. Don't worry, that's my remote. Even if you don't get the remote, you could just use a Bluetooth app. There's an app that comes with the kit. Okay, so what am I doing? I think I installed the Brook. I know I put it in the Brook mode. Let me navigate through my folders and try to find the Brook Fusion update board. Okay, here we go. Okay. So here we are. This is the latest Brook update. I just run it. It's probably already installed, but it doesn't hurt to run it again. Okay, so that's running. Let's pop on my little fight stick thing on the screen. Okay, then we're gonna use just to test it out. We're gonna pop on gamepad tester. Okay, so here we go. This is gamepad tester. Let's check the inputs. We have left, up, down, right. That's correct. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. We have 6, 7, 8, 9. We have L3. Oh, touchpad never shows up. I don't know why. Touchpad never shows up. 10, 11. 1. Home. Start. Select. Wait. That's home. Oops. Start. Select. Okay, cool. I wish it showed up as a standard. I wish it showed up as like what do you call it? Console. Okay, so this does work, guys. On paper already does work. Let's just do the good old game test. Make sure that we're good. I'm gonna put it on cool light mode. There we go. This is my favorite mode with the buttons lighting up. Literally my favorite mode. I like how quiet these buttons are. Okay, I'm gonna put my sweater like full blast too, so I don't get my Who's excited for the balance patch? This build reused Quamba Gravity KS. That's like my go-to because they have clear micro switch buttons that I can put the artwork in. Everyone wants the artwork inside, you know? Okay, I'm gonna lower the game volume, guys, just so you guys don't have to deal with the competing audio. Apologize about that. Okay. Yeah, yep. Left, right, down. Start, start. Yep, that's right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Drive rush. Okay. Nice. This combo doesn't work. Wait. Let's see. Oh, it works. Hold on, man. During the balance patch, they showed off this combo? Oh, wait. Is it because it doesn't... Oh, maybe they made it better. Maybe they made it better. Let's try that again. Is that what you think it is, Katie? Oh yeah, it's kind of hard. Let's see. Oh, it whiffs! Oh, okay. Okay, maybe they fixed all that. Yeah, maybe they fixed it. Okay, that worked. Yeah, it's kind of inconsistent. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it whiffs. Okay, so they must have fixed that. They must have fixed that buff. You have count? No, I remember specifically it was oh, let me turn off counter hit. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Good call, good call. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, okay. No, because I remember it being a counter hit combo. Oh yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know, I gotta look at it. Does it work up close? No, it doesn't. Yeah, now we gotta look whether it works on counter hit, maintain. Yeah, it doesn't work on counter hit, you're right. You have to do this on... You have to do that combo. Look at me playing stickless, guys. Look at me playing stickless. I don't know. I don't think so. I like levers too much, you know what I mean? Oh damn, I got called out for that. I don't know, levers is a little... I think I got away with that one. If I said like shafts, you know what I mean? That's a little different. If I said like I really like playing with shafts, you know what I mean? Like that's a little sus. But I don't know, levers is kind of like you don't know what type of lever it is, you know what I mean? It could be levers can go left and right, you know what I'm saying? So I think that was on the border of the AO. Listen, I have a manual on the AOs, man. Yep, that's right. I am from the territory where AO has started. You know? I have friends that invented AO. Shout out to Lord Seer. Shout out to Boogie Blind. Shout out to the whole Executioner squad. I'm tapping into my hip-hop days, guys. I saw Lord Seer not that long ago, actually. If you guys don't know Lord Seer, he was on Shady Eminem's thing, Shade 45. So is Boogie Blind. He's on. Okay, this stick works, guys. This stick absolutely works right now. I've been testing it for however damn long. Dope indeed. Okay, so Killua stick is done. Here's a little bit of it with the lights off. I love it. I'm gonna put it in blue mode just for the photos. Put it back on blue. Looking kind of crispy and blue. Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. This is going to Kuwait. Can you believe that? This is traveling halfway across the damn world to Kuwait. Actually, it's not. You know why? Because I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. It's mine. I keep everyone's stick. I send them a box of bricks. That's exactly what I sent. I just sent a box of bricks. Then I file an insurance claim. I'm like, well, it must have gotten stolen and replaced. Let me file the insurance claim. And I keep the stick. Right, guys? Every single time. Okay, let's turn the lights back on. I can just mail it to you. Yeah, that's what I'll do this time. I'll be like, oh, I must have mixed up the address from one bill to another. Let me file the insurance claim. Actually, dude, the post office has been bodying me with insurance claims. They never approve anything. It's not even like, it's like pointless to do it now. All right, guys. That is gonna be my time. Even though I still have a little bit more work to do, we still have to take some photos. We got what else we got to do? Gotta clean it up, pack it up, and this is actually going out tomorrow, so I can actually take my time tonight and doing all that instead of having to rush to meet to get it out to UPS. Oh, what's up, Escanor? Yeah, this is all done. Let me. You like it? Wait, this is Escanor or this is Killua? What's up, Escanor? If it's you, what's up, brother? Yeah, we all set though, guys. Let me see if I can raid somebody. I'm gonna attempt to raid somebody right now on Twitch. I don't know who's streaming. Oh, we're gonna just raid JB the God. We're gonna raid our homie JB. Alright. So, shout out to JB, the best Rashid player in the US, I want to say. Alright. You guys have a fantastic rest of the evening. I'm gonna go probably have dinner with the fam. I'm gonna take some photos sometime tonight. Get this packed up for tomorrow's shipment with whatever goes out tomorrow. Alright, guys. Alright, let's go hang out with JB the God. I'll catch y'all later. Spence, peace. Katie, again. Mystery Box, again, thank you so much for the gift subs and the very generous donation, which you didn't have to do at all. But I do super appreciate it. And I'm going to use it for something dedicated to my local, so I appreciate it. All right. You guys enjoyed JB's stream. I will catch you guys either on Discord or the next stream. All right. Love you guys. Make sure if you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't yet. I'm really trying to get to 10K. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Peace.